And we are back. It is a game 2 of the series between Team Fusion and the Boosted Bonobos. And if you did not see the last game, Savage Force absolutely kirked off on Team Fusion and just destroyed them, going like 22-4, I believe.
Yeah.
Was able to finish.
Stomped them.
Yeah, an absolute. Yeah, for lack of a better term, an absolute stomp.
That just goes to show you're nothing but a whiskey delta.
And unsurprisingly, Team Fusion bans out that Quirky as he just completely destroyed with it. It was disgusting. He killed Summoner Shen, the opposing mid laner, with like
I won't be denied.
an ability and 2 auto attacks or something ridiculous like that. You know, had Triforce, Rapid Fire Cannon, Sork Shoes before Summoner Shen and Cassiopeia before she'd even finished the Morellonomicon. So it was disgusting.
Team Fusion gonna try and ban out Savage Force here with the Corky and the LeBlanc pick. So
fear is the first of many foes.
Yeah, the LeBlanc ban could also just be normal ban for competitive right now. But earlier today, Savage Force did have a polarizing showing, if you will, on that champion. Did have a rough early game, but ultimately pulled it back together to start dominating the enemy team. But we'll see what they go with. Naughty Leaf last game did have an interesting performance on Maokai. Did get a little bit out pressured because of the Shen Stand United being able to make some pretty lucrative ganks happen in conjunction with Juggle So this could be a potential reset again, because last match they reset after picking Teemo.
Teemo is the reset signal. And
so
alright.
They do lock it. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. If it's a legitimate pick, I hope it's a legitimate pick, because I'd love to see me some Teemo.
I'm tired of these champ reset. Oh, yes, it is. It is definitely reset thing with the Urgot Hover.
So I'm pretty sure actually Urgot would win that matchup, honestly, just because like I think it might be. I mean, he lands the missiles, Acid Hunters. Looks to get a little bit more poke with that, and the E and all the Qs that you can pepper the Teemo with. While Teemo only has the the blinds don't really work because Urgot doesn't really rely on auto attacks anyway. But yeah, this is probably going to be a reset. Ooh, excuse me. I'm just going to switch to the Shen.
He's not going to take it. He's not going to risk it. He's going to go with the Shen. Even though it's most likely a reset, he's going to go for his champion.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if they're actually going to go all the way through with this team. I really hope they do. I might be sniffing out the potentially botched champ select though. I'm gonna see what Team Fusion responds with after this pick, because that Lee Sin Shen combo was working out really well, and this is kind of what got Savage Force and the rest of the Bonobos snowballing into that extremely strong mid and late game. Looks like Sylvala might lock in. Does lock in the Vi.
Yeah.
Looks like Reed Crisis is going to be back on to the Malzahar support, which is doing a fairly good job. Just 2 behind to make anything happen off those nether grass. But Vi should be a good pick. The jungle matchup works well, in that dive potential onto any ADC that Netmers chooses will definitely be helpful. And just having really strong ganks. But we've seen HM on this Lulu doing a fairly good job. Yeah, doing a fairly good job of protecting her carries. So that'll definitely help to prevent some of the dive from happening from Sylvalum.
Probably expected to see another Jhin here by Allspark, but given that he didn't have a really good opportunity to shine last game, given that Yeah, most of his teammates were at a disadvantage from a really early start. So
Yeah, I'd expect a Jin or a Misfortune, which have been the two classic lanes that you would pair with the Malzahar support, or it could also be Malzahar mid lane if they choose that one. But it looks like the Bonobos are trying to see what to give Savage Force by saving his pick until last. And that would make it a lot more difficult if they go with the Zillion, because then you have no idea whether it's a Zillion mid or a Malzahar mid. So, really intelligent draft from Team Fusion to keep the boosted Bonobos on their toes. So that means he'll have to be picking into this. Both of them. He doesn't have his Corki. He doesn't have his LeBlanc. Let's see what he's going to go with. I believe those are the only two
maybe a
champions.
Rise.
Yeah, he did
Maybe.
play. He did play Rise. Had a really, really strong showing on the Rise.
This is most likely a botched, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, because it just did lock the Darius.
But if so, let's
Oh, and they don't have an
let's
ADC. I didn't even
yeah, that
recognize
too.
that Darius. All right, so botch champ select definitely gonna go back for this one. Not sure why this is happening, but unless they're actually locking this. I mean, we're loading in.
No way. Nope. No way, please.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
As expected.
Not sure. Definitely could have done that a bit quicker, but
Yeah, it might be something with the client that makes it so they can't leave like that. But we will be seeing what is the deal to be getting this match back up and running. It's probably going to be a fairly quick champ select, as both teams are calling started, readying up. Not going to be any swaps, just picking champs. The bans are going to be the same.
Yep.
So I believe it was the Shen, Lee Sin.
Hesitation.
The mid lane pick hasn't been decided. Potentially could be the Ahri again, but for the most part, on the sides of the boosted Bonobos, it was Shen, Lee Sin, Ahri, Caitlyn, Lulu, which is all right. Pretty good team fighting comp. Definitely a lot of ways to get in and out of those fights, protect the carries, dive the enemy team if needed. Lee Sin and Shen are both pretty versatile in that sense.
Never looked back.
As well as Lulu, because you can exalt any divers using the wild growth to knock them up and amplify some utility. If you're playing the Shen, you jump in with your shadow dash, get ulted, knock everyone up.
Won't be denied.
Wow, so it looks like Nautilus might actually be going with that Darius pick.
Darius. More aggressive than the Malachi pick he was trying to perform with last game.
Yeah, but into this Lee Sin could potentially be detrimental. So you can just kind of get bounced around and kited away from your targets that you're trying to dunk, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah, Savage Force does go on the Ahri. And it looks like Summoner Shen is going to lock in that Zillion. So maybe hoping that a second chance at life with the rewind or the chrono shift is going to prevent him from feeding like last game. Yeah, that's mean it's going to be the Malzahar support and the Jin ADC, I believe.
Allspark? Hello?
Yep, there you go. Think you heard you.
Alright. The Storm and Mormon.
See what he's going to respond with. I'm not sure he expected the Darius pick. Could just go with the Shen again, but risking losing that top lane matchup. And if he does choose to stand united or use his teleport, it can get cancelled by Darius's hook. All in all, Team Fusion drafted for themselves an interesting comp. It's almost like a pick comp between the Malzahar ulti, Jin, Deadly Flourish, and then the double bombs. But see what they can do with it. Pretty strong skirmishes as all. every single member on the team has some sort of CC, slower displacement, Vi, knock up, knock aside, Zillion alt or Zillion double bomb, Jin, Root, Malzahar, grasp.
Yeah. The
He's gonna be able to
suppression.
firmly grasp his opponents.
Sexually.
Meanwhile, the side of boosted Bonobos though gonna be doing a comp pretty similar to what it was before, which gave them a lot of success.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it. That was still a ridiculous lead last game. Like I said, I thought that the game would end a bit earlier, but it was still monstrous. It was what was the goal by the end of the game? Like 14K or something gold lead.
I think it was more. Probably it would have been more. Probably at least
more.
16, maybe 18, because they took all the towers at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
So that'll balloon it a lot more, and then it's not really noticed though because they're ending the game. But if you are the Bonobos, definitely looking for a 2-0 sweep here against Team Fusion. And really, I mean, I would be pretty happy sitting with that. Almost what the boosted Bonobos win last 1-2.
Well, what do you mean the last one?
The last
the
series.
last set? No. Not true. No. The Blazing Bandits. They
2-0'd,
actually
yeah.
threw their lead. Yeah, they 2-0'd them because the Bonobos had a lead in both games and then
Stalled out. Yeah, I remember that. Stalled
Yeah.
out and then
lost it.
through, unfortunately. Because, I mean, they drafted a pretty difficult comp to win with, but in this game, not the case. You have multiple avenues with which to engage or counter-engage if you want to be Ari and throw back a charm towards some carries or potentially polymorph someone as Lulu. Definitely possible for that one. And these matchups, though, I have a feeling that this Ari is going to win out against this Zillion, at least in the pre-6. The Zillion is expecting a little bit more of an aggressive lane as Savage Forces has tended to do in its performances.
Yeah.
Is opting for the Ignite. So could definitely be looking to kill his enemy laner. I don't expect to see as much of a domination over Sylvalum because of the Lee Sin Vi matchup. Gives him a little bit better dueling potential against it. Really, Rek'Sai, I'm not sure what he was going for with the Rek'Sai pick. It is a known Lee Sin counter, but only like higher levels where people are skilled enough to actually be able to cancel the
low-key roast.
Yeah.
The ward hops and the Qs with that unburrow, because it's really hard to do. Like I think you have to like attack move so that as soon as Lee Sin comes into your range, you unburrow. It's really weird and extremely difficult to pull off, but I mean at those top levels of play, they're usually able to do it pretty consistently. So we're just gonna load in here. I hope there's a better showing in this bot lane matchup than it originally was, because I mean that was actually, Allspark was able to hold his weight and getting a CS lead over them, but I mean the rest of their game was just falling apart around them.
Yeah. Couldn't really do much with as an ADC in 2017. If your team's not pulling their weight, you most likely can't do much about it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Although,
Tragic.
Conversely, that Savage Force was another ADC. Definitely able to pull his weight and pretty heavy carrying. A good adaptation though from Team Fusion to ban that one out, as it is pretty necessary. But the mistakes that Summoner Shen was making weren't really mechanical. It was more like a decision making, like choosing to be a little bit too close and eating far too much poke from the Corki. So we'll see if that trend stays the same, or if he's able to polish his mechanics up just a little bit more. But I mean, personally, I'd be really afraid if I was Team Fusion right now, just because of how hard of a slam that last match was.
Yep. I mean, I know Nanya Leaf kind of opted out for more of a bruiser top laner than a tank Maokai, but still, same bot lane. and Summoner Shen not looking too strong after his Cassiopeia performance. So
I
not sure how the Zillion will fare. Right, like Cassiopeia to Zillion. I'm not sure how that's gonna fare to a really mobile mage such as Ari. So
mean, it is.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Putting him on a little bit more of a utility oriented mid laner might help alleviate some of that carry stress, because if he is playing
Yeah.
like that, yeah, I'd be, you have big shoes to fill when you need to be your main source of damage.
Yeah.
So if he's gonna be trying to make Jin that, then it would be a good idea. And the potential dive with putting bombs on Vi before she ults in, so that she can blow them up
Yep.
easily. And then on a
Literally, yeah.
Darius too. I didn't even think about the potential synergy that would try to alleviate some of the guy potential that the Bonobos lineup have against this Darius, but Zillion can put the rewind on him to boost him up and make him super duper fast.
Meow.
Potentially run down this Bonobos lineup. They are still working with that Shen Lee Sin combo, which at level 6 is extremely deadly. Is part of what got Savage Force snowballing as hard as he did. So we're gonna load in here. It looks like Allspark is going to go with the Dorn's Blade rather than Longsword,
Longsword.
which is normally what I'd expect if he's going to be rushing that Yomu's. But if he thinks that he's going to eat a little bit more poke, actually rather if he thinks he's going to get all in, then that is a more optimal build for that, because you get base health. Right now looks like
All
Juggernob's up in that top lane, maybe looking potentially start his red buff, then path towards bot lane. Or maybe he's looking to counter double, because he could go red and then to Vi's blue, which actually hurt Vi a lot because she's pretty mana hungry early with her E. Tends to eat a lot of mana, but everyone just posting up. I mean, after a performance like that, gonna play a little bit more conservatively. And looking more into these item builds, the Storm and Mormon favoring that 3 Rejuve beads start. It's pretty interesting, honestly. Not sure how it's gonna go though. I honestly would have went with something more like cloth 4, since
Is
it
it
did
not
change.
5 anymore?
No, it's cloth 4 because they changed the price of pots, I believe. Because he used to finish with like 15 gold, I think. After they changed the prices. Yeah, it's cloth 4. That's my favorite build, the top lane,
Tragic.
because if you want to rush like an armor item, it's like the easiest way to transition into it, and you won't have to sell a Thorns Shield later on.
Yeah.
So right now on all sides of the map, it's like people are flexing their muscles.
Naughty Leaf, maybe? Oh. Never mind, he's back. Naughty was a bit AFK
No,
there.
he was feigning his DC.
Yeah. Oh, Naughty Leaf with the damage.
Yes,
It's a hemorrhage.
Yes,
But up the
potential
fight.
kill.
Oh, it's anybody's end. That's the first blood there. There's too many bloodshots. Yeah.
Yeah, it's particularly cocky from Naughty Leaf to be there from Storm and
The
Mormon.
woman.
Be walking into that.
Naughty Leaf is ready for round 2. What you mean?
They just TP's
Yeah.
right back up. Doesn't even buy anything.
Alright, seems like Silvalam is looking for a gank in mid lane. The Savage Force is a little bit pushed up a little bit too much. And about 30. Oh, the charm to completely remove the Volt
She's
Breaker.
doomed
But
now.
the Volt Breaker is right back and she's out of mana. Only about 10%. Can Juggernaut come in time? The Sonic Waves come out to deter them from the pursuit there. Savior of the Rift.
Naughty Leaf has this advantage in this top lane, however, gets a little bit too shoved up and is just going to allow Juggernaut to eat, or not Juggernaut, Storm and Mormon rather, to eat up all of that CS and absorb all the experience. So it's going to alleviate of the pressure that Nautilus had on him, but ultimately he still shed into a Darius matchup, which is not the most fun. Already gave him an early kill, so not looking too pretty.
Meanwhile, on top of the Storm and Mormon, trying to get out his wings fly. Can he win this fight? Oh, the flash by Naughty Leaf to try and go into the hook there, but misses.
He just needs,
Oh, the flash into the Twilight Assault.
he just needs
One
one
more.
more. Oh, he doesn't have his Void Dash up. Or his Twilight
Shadow
Dash, yeah.
Twilight Dash. Yeah.
There's so many abilities like what? Void Dash, Twilight Assault.
Shadow Dash, Twilight Assault, yeah.
Wait, Twilight Assault is his Q, right?
Q, yeah.
Oh, okay. There should be a Void skin for Shen. That would be pretty cool.
I'd like it. I just want to see what his sword would look like. But
It should be like.
We're gonna look for a gank in mid lane here. Lands the Sonic Wave is gonna go in before he can go right under turret there. Not gonna burn
much.
anything. Yep.
Just gonna act as a little bit of pressure. I mean, Savage Force does have an extra Doran's Ring over Summoner Shen, but ultimately it's not playing out as badly as the last game did. So that's a plus.
Yeah. Around this time, Summoner Shen would have been in the ground, under turret.
Yeah. As it stands, though, fairly even in all lanes except for the top lane where Nautilus did get that first blood. Storm and Mormon doing a good job mechanically
good
navigating these trades. Really his placement is really good against the Darius Qs. Just weaving in and out of the range of it. Almost toying with Naughty Leaf and thinking that he's going to be able to land it. Especially playing around his cooldowns and ability to dodge the hooks.
Those UGBs also help with the
Yeah, just very well
that really, planned. Oh, actually seems like Storm and Mormon's gonna get the level advantage onto Nautilus. It's gonna be level 61. So.
Looks like a Savage Force is going to be looking to try to get a gank down here.
Nope, the missing pings are coming out from the Zillion, but Savage Force still wants to do it.
They're not going to get spotted out, but the missing pings are there. They know he's gone.
That's all Savage Force need. The ult comes off the charm. Allspark flashes right into the charm there, but nothing's gonna come. Allspark is at low mana. Savage Force realizes that it's gonna go in for the kill. Beautiful heal there by Numbers to allow Savage Force to come out of there alive. Did you see that? Allspark, Odell Beck caught the charm.
That was.
Oh my.
That was really insane, but.
Planned?
Honestly, though, just enormous disrespect from the bot lane of Team Fusion. The pings came out. They knew that Savage Force was gone, yet they still chose to push up like that without the vision control.
Solo queue. Meanwhile, on top of Juggernaut's gonna just do ward, not really gonna do much. But yeah, as you were saying, they kind of just pretty much ignored it. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either. Savage Force, even when he's not insanely ahead, still proving to be pretty instrumental in the success of his team. Putting out these roams with a package or without.
So Volon is gonna solo the Ocean Drake, and that's Ocean Drake.
No, I didn't even notice. Holy crap!
Yeah, for Team Fusion. He was a little bit beat up there, but got it nonetheless. So.
Yeah, it's ultimately what matters, and especially when you're playing with the Jhin, and also hard, it's really nice to get that. And if you're playing against some sort of poke comp, having those Ocean Drakes up to either heal up replenish your mana pool so you can keep putting out that poke. Extremely nice. I think Junglenom's gonna path down towards the spot lane. Exert a little bit of pressure.
The D-Word Chronicles of Juggernaut.
Pretty
It's
much.
2 under his belt.
Summoner Shen has been eating up a lot of poke coming in from Savage Force, but early Catalyst buy is gonna alleviate most of that poke coming in. So again, assuming much more of this even form. It's not going to be an insane snowball avalanche like we experienced in this last game.
By looking for Lincoln Bottom, no. A little bit hesitant here.
I think it's supposed to just to clear out the wards.
You know.
I mean, he has to know it's warded, but the rest of them are coming down. Wow,
Well,
actually,
he's just
all
gonna
of them are
walk
coming
right through
down.
them all. It's a party in bot lane here. Sovolum is gonna try and go in here, but the current call also goes out. Sovolum's gonna go down. HM's gonna pick up the kill actually, and it seems like Recrisis immediately flashes the flash shadow dash here, and that's gonna be the end of that fight.
Nothing much is going to come of that one.
Yep.
Besides Sylvalum going down, so... I mean, in an even game like this, when you get those minimal advantages, they're a lot more important.
Oh,
than it might seem.
HM
But
got
HM might
caught
go down here.
Oh, the time I was gonna explode on her, the ace and the hole right onto the Summoner Shen, but it's not enough damage to take him out.
And even without any items, Summoner Shen's doing quite a little bit of damage with those bombs. He's able to chunk out Savage Force pretty well as he was getting ulted, and then was able to pick up the kill onto HM. So good adjustment from him. He's going to get the blasting one to put himself just a little bit closer to that Rod of Ages.
Oh, meanwhile on top and Storm Murmur with the mechanics, avoiding a lot of damage which he would have taken if he didn't put the Spirit's Refuge down at the right time.
Yeah, definitely navigating these trades extremely skillfully. Gonna be an easy blue handoff for the Zillion.
You know, he's earned it. He hasn't died in the past 11 minutes. Summoner Shen, you earned this one.
Yeah, he's making improvements. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, HM and Nevers making some improvements ourselves. Their bot lane sector is lit up like a Christmas tree. 3 different control wards down there, and Tribrush, River Brush, and the enemy Tribrush. Looks like they might catch a Recrisis here. Exhaust comes down.
Sorry, oh, yeah.
It's not gonna be
You guys
enough
is gonna
damage,
live
though.
with just a sliver. Oh no! There it is. The Orb of Deception gets him on the way back and forward, killing him. To that.
Poor Allspark here, just stuck by his lonesome under his tower.
Oh.
Not gonna be able to do much in this. Meanwhile, the Summoner Shen, for some reason, has double buffs. Just trying to chunk down this mid lane tower. I would have liked to see Sylvalum try to help shove down that tower in response to Savage Force.
Meanwhile, in
ganking.
top lane, oh my gosh, the Naughty Leaf with the flash ultimate, but he's gonna go down. Too many turret shots. Classic Darius, the Dunkster.
Looks like Sylvalum
Sylvalum.
gonna try to
Oh, the
dive
Bolt
this
Breaker
one.
misses, but going right into the Assault and Battery. The Time Bomb actually misses, and Savage. Oh no. Oh, the chrono shift a bit. Not needed.
Not
Feared
needed.
that Savage Force was gonna somehow outplay that one, but
Yeah, a little bit of an overstep.
yeah.
Now Juggernaut's here to try to make something come off that, as Sylvalum way too low to try to make any sort of response. We just go back to just a little bit more farming, but
Yep.
boosted Bonobos have the slight gold lead once more. I believe most of it is resting on Savage Force as she does have 2 kills.
Oh, Summoner Shen. Oh, unlucky is he. The flash right into the Dragon's Rage, and the Over Deception misses on the way back, but the charm is gonna bring him right. Oh, the barrier. You're dead. It's futile. You thought you could get away. You thought you could get away with the barrier, but
I mean, I feel like
Got him
Summoner
there,
Shen
what?
should have expected the insect, honestly.
Yeah.
He could have flashed the insect instead of flashing afterwards, and it wasn't even the cleanest insect from
It was
Jungle
very
Knob.
telegraphed, in my opinion.
Yeah, he auto attacked
Whew.
and then auto attacked and then flashed and then ulted rather than alt flash to make it almost immediate. But yeah, you'll see there. This Darius finished his Black Cleaver, able to get the first tower gold, and able to cut through some of the armor that Shen has for himself. But
Did Juggernaut just Splinter Cell his way into the...
oh, eat.
And he's gonna swipe the
Just take it all.
and he's gonna pick up... Oh, beautiful flash by Silverlum. Oh, Juggernaut with a slight misplay there with the Sonic there. Nice dodge there, but
Yeah,
the chickens were
absolutely.
done.
It would almost take that entire camp away. Took the big raptor, which is the important one. It's a smart counter jungling from him, recognizing when he can and can't do that. As he is a little bit of, I say a little bit, and now looking at the scoreboard, he's very much ahead of Silverlum. Second game in a row, out jungling her, just like I said.
Speaking of, you know, LCS and outcome, Naughty Leaf is 3-1 in top lane, and if they don't stop this Darius, he's gonna be a major issue. He already got the first turret gold for them, so he's applying a lot of pressure in the top lane. So
definitely, but unless he builds some tank items soon, once it starts getting this team fighting stage, he's gonna just get kited and then slowly burnt down until his health bar is 0. But this Ocean Drake is now alive. Both teams are going to be looking to see if they can make something happen towards it, but ultimately with Savage Force being such a savage force in the mid lane, they have the pressure to be able to take this dragon rather than summon Shen. As I mean, he just brings much less damage to the table, but a lot more utility.
yeah.
Gold League hasn't.
Summoner Chen and Silverlum. Volt Breaker to try and get close for the assault and battery, but Savage Force feeling a little bit more confident.
Jungle Knob isn't here to respond to that, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing gonna come off. It looks like both teams just gonna tire out just a little bit. Gold lead even, but I believe that most of it, the reason it's even is because of Naughty Leaf taking that first tower and also being 3 kills ahead. Oh, and here's an intelligent move. Naughty Leaf roaming downwards while Shen is stuck in the top lane to try to clear that wave back, and this should be an easy tower take for them.
Oh, Naughty Leaf, he's gonna zoom, but we're just gonna pick up the first tier mid tier here. Oh wow, the ultimate there from the Storm and Mormon, gonna shadow dash right onto the Naughty Leaf, but he misses the chrono shift. Oh my gosh, enabling Naughty Leaf to have the confidence to get a double kill with the ultimate. They didn't even have to get brought back to life.
Bot lane, Nemris tried to flash the wall, still able to get that nether grass to connect, and then is ultimately finished off by Allspark. But that is a 3 members down on the side of the boosted Bonobos. So we're looking at a very different team fusion than we were in the last game.
That's more like it.
Most namely, a very different Naughty Leaf. Instead of playing on that tank Maokai being a CC machine for his team, on this Darius, laying down some damage. Looks like we're going to translate that into
another Ocean Drake.
Ocean Drake. It has the potential to be stolen, but it's looking very bleak.
Come on, I got faith in. There you go.
They could potentially look for a pick after this too.
Oh, Summoner Shen, the pickmaster himself, getting picked off as usual. He's gonna live with just a. Oh nope, Savage Force is gonna come in there for the over deception. Allspark there a little bit too low. Silverlum gonna try and walk out away from HM. Oh, Allspark still trying to kite, but the Stormer Mormon is on his tail. HM kills Silverlum on his Lulu.
They overextended just a little bit. Able to pick up 2 towers as Naughty Leaf just finished off that one. A Cloud Drake, but it's going to be semi-equalized as Team Fusion or Team Boosted Bonobos rather pick up their first tower of the game. Let's see what they can do with this. See if they can try to come back, but ultimately the lead is only about 1,000 gold. So definitely right now, Team Fusion need to be playing around this Darius, trying to get him a little bit more fed. He's building more towards armor resistance, or trying to stop some of the attack damage coming from the Jin, which could be suboptimal as the Ahri is marginally more fed. Or not Jin, rather
seems
the
like
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
So
Remember,
it's a
he's
little bit
forced
more
to flash
sustained
to
damage.
avoid the Navi. Oh, Rechrist is gonna zoom in. There's the Nether Gas, and the current code goes off onto the Stormin. Mormon numbers from over the wall gets completely pulled over it. Not only says get over here, and he's gonna slay her on site for the rampage. Oh.
Alright, catch him on it. He's probably got all
Oh
two.
no, Juggernaut, don't mess with the shark if you can't handle the bite. The assaulted battery goes off, but a beautiful Dragon's Rage sending the Vi right into the team. Recrisis, almost clutch ultimate, but Recrisis lives with just a sliver of health. And
Okay.
Darius is gonna go down just a little bit, fighting up too much.
Yeah, and that was the CC, you know, when you're that immobile as a Darius, but, you know, I would have said that Savage Force almost flashed for nothing, but was able to pick up a kill from that one, almost based off sheer luck.
Oh, meanwhile in the jungle, Juggernaut hitting out bodied a bit, but Stormer Mormon to the rescue.
I like Juggernaut's style. He's really plays really risky.
Reminds you of a little bit of Quick Scythe maybe, but
Oh, quick scythe mechanics are too on
the
point.
Scyther.
I mean, I'm not sure that was worth burning a Stand United for a red buff, but definitely a nuisance. It's like a psychological thing rather than like an actual gain.
Still looking fairly even on the kill and the gold front, so slow anybody's done there.
That could possibly shift with this Bonobos tower take, but looks like it's going to be
Oh.
stopped right there as those bombs are doing a hefty amount of damage.
Summoner Shen. Bloop. Exploded.
On the opposite side, though, Naughty Leaf trying to shove down this tier 1 bot lane tower. It also is going to be stopped by Savage Force,
Oh.
but Kern Call opening up on
Meanwhile,
the Nemers.
top lane Nemers and a double time bomb. Alfred's gonna pick up the kill, however. Stormer Mormon gets another gas there. The ultimate from Lulu into the Dragon's Rage. The Stormer Mormon is still locked down. He's just trying to live. Meanwhile, bot lane Savage Force picks up a kill onto the Naughty Leaf himself. But Summoner Shen is not gonna let up here. He's gonna try and zoom his way towards the Stormin Mormon. Oh, Juggernaut and the Lulu are gonna go off free there, and so will the Mormon.
Even with these, it's like a mirrored push, but even with these kills, it still stays even because the kills are on the same people on either side, or on the same numbers either side. It was a 1-for-1 trade, but almost cross map, as while that chase was happening in top lane, Naughty Leaf is going down to Savage Force. Looks like they're going to be a little bit of a break in the action here, but Dragon is coming up in a minute 30. So we should see that both teams path around it or try to potentially go for a trade in top lane. Savage Force gonna take the blue buff there. And the second Cloud Drake could actually be pretty big. Or the third
The
Cloud Drake.
third Ocean Drake would be pretty
Yeah,
big,
third Ocean. Rather. Third Ocean.
Very tired.
It's getting late, yeah. It's getting late. Third Ocean Drake onto Team Fusion. We'll just be regenning all over the place. That would especially help in these extended sieges where they're going to be expending a lot of their mana trying to make some picks happening.
Seems like Naughty Leaf brought a party. Oh,
He's attracting a lot of attention. And they're sending Savage Force to deal with him, but he doesn't have TP, so it's not exactly the same sort of deal. He also is getting kind of quick.
yeah.
Looks like they're gonna path around Baron rather than going for that Ocean Drake. It is a little bit of a consolation prize if they're unable to stop a Baron, either team being they. Ward coverage is there. They got the Scuttle Crab on the side of the boosted Bonobos. There's that.
Oh,
However,
meanwhile,
the Stand
Botland
United.
Savage Force is gonna try and 2v1 the Naughty Leaf, and beautiful stand united there by the Storm and the Mormon.
Yeah, but see, this forfeits a lot of the Baron control. 'Cause now that's a 2, almost a 2-3, but they're gonna stop. Try to respond to this push.
Ooh.
Down to the bot lane. They should just go for Baron, honestly. They don't have their jungler though. Oh no, she is there. Why didn't they go for Baron?
They're losing a lot out of that. Why did they just left? They just
Yeah, they might
gave
even be
up on
losing 2 towers after that. Getting
two turrets, yeah. Huh.
This is a big map outplay.
Their
Only get
Lord
2
and
towers with no
Savior,
response.
yeah, their Lord and Savior Darius Christ perished, so I guess they have no will to continue, maybe.
Now there's 3,000 gold behind.
Wow.
I mean, and while it isn't the most ideal thing to lose Baron for 2 towers, it's better than losing 2 towers for nothing.
Yeah.
And even beyond that, they forfeit some of that bot lane control, that tower being down, so let's put them in a spot to be able to get that dragon. Try to take that third Cloud Drake, or third Ocean Drake away from Team Fusion. So they are going to translate the wards downward, but Team Fusion hasn't yet moved their wards down. Bless you.
Thank you. Wow, that's good. Feel like we just did. Oh my gosh, the Savage Force almost completely bursting out Allspark, but he's gonna live with about 300 health here.
Yeah, they're going to start at
The
this dragon.
curtain call is gonna go out, and everybody
Oof.
leaves the stage immediately.
This is really smart. They pull off the dragon,
Yep.
bait out the curtain call, and that's pretty much it. They don't have anything more to throw at them. So it's going to be an easy dragon pickup. But on the back end of that, they prioritize the dragon so much they forgot about Naughty Leaf. And it just takes that it takes that bot tower with little to response.
Oh, seems like the Bonobos do pick up the dragon, and Silvalum's gonna go for Juggernaut here with the Assault and Battery. Meanwhile, Naughty Leaf is gonna try and come in for the flank to kick away, but the Stormer Mormon's gonna pick up the kill onto the Naughty Leaf. Naughty Leaf is gonna be forced to flash. Where's his team? Summoner Shen is gonna come in, but get immediately assassinated by Juggernaut. Seems like Naughty Leaf is still trying to duel the Storm and the Mormon, and the ultimate goes off, completely chunking him down. Nemers with a beautiful net to avoid the hook, and meanwhile Savage Force is doing what he does best, picking people off and killing them, and Allspark dodges the Deception Orb on the way back, but he's gonna die regardless to HM.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Naughty Leaf tried his best
he
with
gonna
the
go
bleed,
down?
get him.
He might
the
go down.
bleed. Oh, the flash shield!
Wait, he still might go down.
No, I have it.
Oh no, damn.
There it is.
How much health is that?
I didn't get it before we left.
It was like, because of the Cloud
What,
Drake actually
50?
helped a lot. Yeah, a little bit.
Ocean.
Around there, yeah.
That's great.
Well, the Ocean
Whatever.
started healing up afterwards, so that's why I wasn't able to count it accurately.
Oh.
Yeah, so-
HM with a skilled shield.
Yeah, they really have to do something about Savage Force in these team fights. I mean, Naughty Leaf has picked up a lot of his magic resist items, and the Spirit Visage was almost able to like 2v3.
Almost, yeah.
He's pretty strong, but he's not completely invincible. But Savage Force, on the other hand, has enough mobility to be able to dart around these team fights, still pick up those kills. I was able to get Re-Crisis and Allspark since they separated and just kind of picked them off. Looks like both teams are going to try to path around this Baron now. Team Fusion is in there first, so they will get vision priority.
Solar Mormon is not scared, however. So this is his land.
They're
You
going to
get
pick up
off
the
my
Skull.
lawn. Oh, miss my there. Oh,
Still able to pick it up though. Yeah, Scuttle Crab deceptively tanky at later games. You have to look at later points in the game. You have to look at the health bar itself and look at the number before you can try to smite that away.
Darius is in bot lane, but he does have teleport, so still gonna be able to be at the Baron fight if it does befall.
Absolutely. And it looks like Dominov was looking for potential flank there, but not able to get anything from it. And they're leaving that Baron pit. Looks like they might be forfeiting a little bit of that vision. As Storm and Mormon's the only one to try to contest some of it. The bot lane went to the mid lane. looking at a
Nope.
little bit
Naughty
more of a
Leaf.
stall.
Naughty Leaf with the dead man's going really fast. They're gonna try and flank Nemers and up the hook there onto HM. He's gonna ult himself here. The Stand United is also going out, but he's still gonna die to the Noxian Guillotine. The Shadow Dash comes out. Nemers completely bursts Silverlum, who tries to take him down, but that's a double kill for the Naughty Leaf himself. Oh my, from the back end, Savage Force completely bursts Allspark, but he's gonna get Nethergas, giving Summoner Shem the kill. Meanwhile, Juggernaut,
He wants it. Is he gonna do it? I think he's stalling the wave.
I think he's
so
stalling
they can't
the
make this
wave.
push.
Hard second, thought he was just jerking off back there. Not sure what he was doing, but clearly there's some genius in it. So yeah.
No, it's absolutely genius.
Yeah.
They can't get anything off that.
They can't,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
kills. So all it is a one team fight.
Nope.
They can't get anything off that. Really intelligent from him. Naughty Leaf looks like he wants to go for it, but the death timers are starting to tick downwards. Everyone's back up, so they can't make that. This is an opportunity for Team Fusion to get some vision control in Baron Pit.
Silverlum catches the Juggernaut in his jungle. Takes his own blue from him, and nope, he's gonna get out.
I was kind of curious what happens. I was like, wait, does he have Edge of Night? No. Silverlum just says Banshee's Veil, so I thought he healed it. But looks like the curtain call's open.
The curtain call goes off here, and Silverlum's gonna be in the front line. The ultimate from Lulu goes off. The ace in the hole there also goes off, but the Chrono Shift is on Silverlum. Nobody's gonna be touching her anytime soon. But Silverlum goes down regardless. Members is gonna pick up that kill, and Savage Force kills Allspark as per usual here. And they're gonna try and go for Recrisis next. Juggernaut's gonna pick up the kill onto Malzahar, and then Summoner Shen is gonna be next here, but he's gonna hide under his turret and be safe.
This is kind of a recurring theme with Malzahar supports. You know, they jump in, they ult, but after that, there's not really much you
That's
can
it.
do. You just and then after that, you're just kind of like a sitting dummy. There's top lane Naughty Leaf had no contribution to that fight. It was essentially a 4v5. Could be why they lost that one, but boosted Bonobos are gonna go into this tower. Naughty Leaf definitely not gonna be able to get this inhib tower and gonna potentially get caught out.
Oh wait, it's Naughty Leaf taking all this. What a savage! What is he doing? The guillotine goes
Holy
off,
crap.
completely decimating. If I dare say, a tank. But meanwhile, at Baron Pit, people are just laying their lives down for some reason. And Summoner Shen goes down, trying to just stop the Baron take there. Silverlum gonna try and come in. Burning Flash, but gonna use the Assault and Battery onto HM. Savage Force is not done though. The ace in the hole comes out, and Nemers is gonna pick up the kill. The curtain call also goes off. That's one miss, two miss. Oh, the third one lands. Recrisis lands another grass, but he's gonna walk away. Meanwhile, bot lane, Naughty Leaf is still going by himself.
Yeah, Team Fusion is playing these perfectly, making these situations work for them. Fighting when it seemed bleak, Summoner Shen doing a great play to keep them at the Baron and distract them so that they could still take that top lane tower. Now that everyone's collapsing on him.
There it is. Raid boss defeated.
Yep, Mountain Drake is up. They could try to take that. Fusion could respond with taking the Baron instead, which would be a net gain to them in pretty much every sense. Looks like they are gonna pat down towards this Baron, or pat down towards this dragon.
Oh, whoa! Savage Force with the ult flash there, but doesn't assassinate Allspark. Gonna suffer some damage for that.
That was ballsy. Really expecting that.
I think he got really hyped. He's like, Darius is down. Let's do this.
I mean, really, yeah, Darius is huge right now. End up buying his GA, so.
Yeah.
Not sure Darius is the right split push champion, but they're definitely making it work.
Yeah.
Let's see if Silverlump's gonna be able to get this still here. They do have vision on it. And it is
Bonobos?
gonna be too late.
There it is. Yeah.
They can path up towards this dragon, or towards this Baron, but it doesn't look like you're going to, and Fusion's just gonna go mid, and Bonobos are gonna meet them there. This is their opportunity. They know where they went, they know they receded back into their bot side jungle, so they can't get all the vision control. they could assume that because they were just a Baron, or because they were just a Dragon, they put all their rewards into that. But, not sure that. I mean, you know, we're looking at everything, so it's a little bit obvious to us.
Yeah.
They're working with half information. So I completely forgot that
Yeah.
it wasn't an LCS, it wasn't in lane roll order. So for a second I
Yeah.
thought that Vi was almost 200 CS down.
Behind
But
the
then I
wall.
was like, oh wait, it's Ari.
Yeah, I had to shuffle it. I was like, wait a minute.
Really though, she's
Yeah.
like 76 CS down.
Yeah.
So almost completely doubled. But they're starting a Baron here. They think they can
Who's
rush
up,
this one
Baron?
down. But that's not the case. It's only at 7,000 HP
Up,
right
the
now.
curtain
They're
call
opening up.
goes off. Crisis is here. The guy up, and negative X goes off on HM. Meanwhile, Silverarm is going to assault and battery Nemers, but Nemers has the QSF. Going to flash out the way, going to pick up the kill onto her assailant. The Ace and O goes on Crisis just for a little bit of poke here. But Naughty Leaf is not going to let that slide. The Dead Man's plate speed. It's going to be a essential here for getting the kill onto Savage Force, but let's see what Savage Force can do in this
She has
situation.
ulti.
Oh, immediately grab that first. The Stand United comes out, but so does the Deadly Force. Completely cleanses that all of that mess. But Naughty Leaf is not done. The Bleed alone may kill her, and he's gonna go down for the shutdown. Go to Naughty Leaf. This is purely disgusting. I mean, despite Darius's immobile nature, he still does a ton of damage.
Yeah,
But
they're
they're not
still
gonna
going
let.
for it.
Yeah, they're not still gonna go for it here. Naughty Leaf still in the fray, despite him being the bruiser of the team. Allspark a little bit too low. HM is gonna immediately blast him in the face, and Naughty Leaf is still not dead.
Oh
The
my
guillotine
God.
goes down on two people. Is that a triple kill? 1, 2, 3. That's a triple kill there for Naughty Leaf. He didn't even have to burn his GA. Oh my gosh, he was living with what? 500 health that whole time in that 3v1 situation, right?
I'm gonna replay
And
that.
don't please give me
I'm
some
gonna replay
insight.
and see how much damage that was on the Nemers.
Oh my, that absolutely, like, it lives up to the name, guillotine, 100%.
All right, so he has 1,034
Mhm.
1,034, 1,036. It
And
literally
then-
does 1,100 damage.
Oh my god, that's fucking ridiculous. Meanwhile, bot lane, the Savage himself gonna pick up a kill on Mazahar, and oh, the Chrono ship actually goes off on Summoner Shen, enabling him to pick up the inhibitor before he goes back down to the grave.
That was
Disgusting. That's all I can say. Darius'
yeah.
damage.
That was, and he has 3 tank items. He's literally got 1 damage
Oh,
on him, but
that's fine. That's fine.
they're just letting him run loose in these team fights. Honestly.
Well, speaking of that,
Holy
not only
crap.
gets 3 people hooked off. That's a beautiful time to turn call. There it is. And misses the second bullet there. He's gonna land the third and the fourth one. Shen's just gonna brush it off there.
Yeah,
Storm and Mormon.
Shen taking these bullets to the chest like Superman. Honestly. You're gonna path around Baron.
14 and 6 Naughty Leaf.
Yeah, that's
295 CS. This guy's winning in all departments.
Yeah, he's just been split pushing all game and TPing whenever his team needs him. Almost, sometimes not even then, but he's carrying his team pretty hard.
I mean, look right below him. By 073. Definitely putting these people on his back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Doing the damage
He's-
for his team, and he's now full build with a Sterix gauge.
Oh
If you thought it
my
was hard to
gosh.
kill him before,
Look at him now.
this dude's literally gonna be huge.
Yeah, he's gonna need a chiropractor after this game for sure. Definitely.
They have the vision. They could almost just bait this Baron. They don't. I'm not sure they have the vision denial though. I mean, they're so far ahead. So they're just gonna try to brute force these tower downs instead of going for the Baron to facilitate those pushes just a little bit more. They don't really have. Oh, they do have a good flank. Yeah, they have actually really good flank coverage. So they have the deep wards for this, so they can spot out whenever Savage forces. Gonna try to pop out, charm, orb of deception, kill your carry, and then hop back out. So they have the setup here. All they need is the push priority and the patience, which they have both with those inhibs being out. So really, they could just sit right on this, wait for those, wait for the minions to crash into the Bonobos base. They can take the tower, they can dive it, or they can just go to Baron and just wait and do both. But considering the poke that Savage Force is playing with here and the amount of wave clear that they have, I'm not sure that's an option. And they seem to be realizing it too
Yep.
as they hop off and go to this
They're
Baron.
done. Yeah.
Oh, smart
Alright,
buy
blasting though.
from Storm and Mormon did opt to get that drop portal. And they can toy with them a little bit more here if they don't start that Baron.
Oh.
They don't even if they do start it, they don't have to commit to it. They can just keep distracting them
Yep.
away from those minions.
The curtain call goes out here. Oh, the Dragon's Rage gonna take Naughty Leaf off his back. Meanwhile, HM, I don't know how he got in that Subway sandwich, but he's gonna go down for his transgressions. And
And now that's all the
Savage
word coverage
Force
on
is
pretty
going to be looking to get killed next. The Assault battery goes off, and that's 3 ultimates for the price of none. But Savage Force gonna go down.
Yeah, the QSS came out super quick. Fortunately, was not enough. As they just laid on the CC after CC, layer after layer, onions of CC.
Onions.
It's gonna be the first Nexus tower to fall, and this one will surely
And
come
Team
after it.
Yep. Oh, Storm and Mormon tried to stop it, but it's inevitable here. I mean, really trying to do much. Recrisis may be going down though before the game ends. Nope, not on Zillion's watch. And it seems like Team Fusion is going to end the game here.
Yeah, definitely. Naughty Leaf coming up huge this game, carrying his team to this victory. That is going to tie it up, make it a 1-1 tie between Boosted Bonobos and Team Fusion. Just I can't get over. This is this is literally the first time I've ever done a replay, but I honestly can't get over the amount of damage that Naughty Leaf did to Nemers with that one ult. I can't get over that. Literally
That was just
1,000
damage.
So as we look at that last game performance here, Savage Force 10-4-11, really trying hard to carry his game as he has been, or carry his team as he has been before. A little bit shaky performances on Storm and Mormon, but ultimately better than what he was before. Questionable things coming out from Silverwalk as a jungle.
Yes.
Both games getting out jungled by Jugglenob, and this game going 0-7-5. So
Tragic.
gonna be looking for some room to improve there, but ultimately both teams had pretty decisive and controlled wins in game 1 of the series, being on the Bonobos with that Savage Force carry that was absolutely ridiculous, and then with Naughty Leaf this game going 14-6-2. Definitely some back and forth action happening here, and that will close it out for game 2, tie between the Boosted Bonobos and
Team
Fusion, and that is the end of our Ascension eSports Elder League action, and we will see you next Saturday. Thank you for watching.
Alright.